Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because I have something new to show you from the Daily Grind. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So this has not released yet, but it's coming. So they are coming out with some updated layouts for their daily inserts. And what I thought that we would do is we're going to go ahead and set up my daily grind sheets for this upcoming week using the new layouts. I'm so excited about some of the changes. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm like, wait a minute. How is this packaged? All right. So you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you have seen that I have tried to make the daily grind work for me. And I think I have figured out a way to make it work for me without overwhelming my brain, because that's been a lot of it is when a planner is set up in a certain way, it can get very overwhelming for me. And I love the idea behind the daily grind, but there has been certain things about it that I just can't, I just can't work it out. So they made some changes, and a few of the changes I'm really excited to try. But then I'm going to kind of go into show more about how I've been using it this past week. So they have changed like some of the fonts. To me, it's just, it's cute. It is like super cute changes. So you still have your example page, but now you have a self-assessment. And I will say that they made this be like, I feel like they only have one example page. You don't have like 5 or 6 this time. So it's just one, and everything else has some small changes, and other things it doesn't. Okay, but yeah, so now they have a self-assessment, which I don't remember them having this in the last one. So I think that this is new. But it has a self-assessment over my career, my romantic life, my overall health and fitness, my family life, my friendships, the growth I'm experiencing, my work and home environment, my financial situation, my contribution to others, my creativity and new ideas, and then you rate yourself 1 to 10. And then you can be able to also put that in this little pie chart so you can kind of see how each piece fits into your pie of life. And then it has a couple of questions that you can just kind of reflect on. So where am I today? What can I do well? Where do I waste time? What makes me happiest? And then top priorities and focus for my life for the next 4 months. Okay, I had to make sure that this was like showing properly in focus. So it is, we're good. Okay, and so then you have 4 months of goals. So you write down month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, what your top 10 goals are. And then at the end of the month, you can be able to write down how many of those goals did you meet? What is your biggest goal? How can I make sure it happens? How will I celebrate? And then a reflection, did it happen? And then you can also put down, this is how many goals that you accomplished in 40 months, and then a productivity scorecard. And then we have an updated the next 4 months page. So let me kind of show you what the old one looked like, because I do have it actually in here. So this is the old one, and I will admit I wasn't too keen on it. Like, it makes sense to me, but I don't know. I felt like it was lacking something. And now they have, instead of having like a blank space, important goals, dates, and deadlines. I like this so much better. For whatever reason, my brain was not thinking that I could use this for something like this. So I really like this change. Overall, I like the whole change together. I like the look. I like the view, like the look of the change. That's what I really, really like. Okay, so now the month ahead, I like the changes to the month ahead. It almost feels overwhelming to me, but at the same time, not really. Let's see. Okay, so here's the month ahead. This is what it used to look like. You have a smaller thoughts, ideas, and notes. You have a bigger important dates this month. I like this so much better. You have more room. Your top 10 goals, what I'm most excited about, your top 3 priorities of the month, and then a word of the month. I like this so much better. Like this, I think is good. Visually, there are some things that my brain doesn't like, but that's okay. I can work past it. And then you have a week ahead. So one thing that I noticed is they got rid of this page. I like this page. They got rid of it. Okay, I guess I can be okay with that. Okay, but yeah, so they inserted in a week ahead page, which I really like this because this is really good for pre-planning. So for me, I use this as a combination of personal and work. So what I can be able to do is, since like one of my goals every single day is to continually or consistently be recording, I can be able to write down what video I want to record. One of my goals is project time at work. I can be able to write down what projects that I want to work on each day. If I have upcoming leaves, upcoming return to works, I can be able to pre-plan ahead and write those down, and I love that. So I'm really excited about this page because I feel like this page is super, super beneficial. And then this page is, it's basically the same. Let's go to, okay, so they changed the font, which I like the font better. So to me, it's more readable. I think it's prettier. So I like that. They changed up the hourly, and I like the changes that they made to that, because one thing that I have been doing is I have been writing in, I think it was more so this one, when I have meetings. So I can 100% use this for meetings. And that's what I was trying to do. Excuse me. And I don't tend to have like a ton of meetings. So it's not like I need a ton of room for that. But yeah, this will 100% be used for meetings. The grateful and excited for is the same. Don't forget is the same. To feel amazing, I will is the same. And then top 3 movers today. So yeah, this is all the same. I like this change. This to me looks cleaner than what this one does, and it's honestly just that font change is huge. And so then at the end of the week, this week in review, oh my goodness, I freaking love all of these changes. When I set this together, I actually got rid of the week in review pages because I didn't like them and I never used them. And so I wish I could show you what they looked like, but I don't have one readily available. But let's talk about what they changed and what I liked. So now you have where you can actually rate yourself. They did not have this before. My progress with this month's goals, my focus and daily routine, my overall mood and happiness, my nutrition and water intake, my workouts and daily movement. Love everything about that. I have no complaints. I would not change anything for that. Which top 10 goals did I work on the most? Which ones did I work on the least? I like this because that's a good reflection. And then they have a currently reading, which I think is fun. Mantra, is it mantra or mantra? Mantra for next week. 3 great things that happened this week. I love that. You're writing down gratitude. My biggest goal for next week. This is fantastic. This makes me happy. And then thoughts, ideas, and notes. I think that this is great. Like, I super love this, and I will 100% use this page now. And then you just have a blank dot grid before it goes into the week ahead for the next week. So I really love those changes. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am about these changes. Okay, so I don't think that there's anything else until you get to the end of the month. Let's see. Okay, so we have a this month in review, and apparently I have two. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to get one. I have two. So we have this month in review. I'm keeping both of them. We have where you can be able to write down your top 10 goals. Was this goal achieved? Yes or no, or almost. Proud moments this month. I really like this. So like, let's say that there was 7 days that I felt like I had a really proud moment. I can kind of like color those in, highlight those days in such a way on here, and then I write it down here. Why is there 9? Okay, I'm really confused by this. I don't know. I need to understand this right here. And I think I may actually ask them on Instagram just to see. But yeah, so things I want to either start doing, stop doing, or keep doing. And I kind of associate those with like maybe habits. And then this month, how would I rate my growth and progress? How would I rate my habits? How would I rate my daily routine and productivity? And how would I rate my happiness and mood? And then it has improvement ideas and notes. Okay, so hold on just a second. So this is supposed to be 4 months. I'm wondering if maybe one of these should have been a 4-month review potentially. I'm kind of thinking that one of those maybe should have been a 4-month review. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna really quickly like speed it up as I kind of do like a little bit of flip through. Okay, so I am thinking that the duplicate of this potentially should have been a 4-month review. So I'm actually going to, or maybe not. Wait a minute. What did I just do? Did I just completely mess this up? This week in review, and then this. So this is like 1 month. And then we have this month in review. So this is 2 months. And this is 3 months. Okay, yeah, so there's not a 4-month in review. Wait, hold on. There we go. You know, I do have an extra one. I just had it on the wrong one. So yeah, so I'm actually going to message Daily Grind because I'm thinking that this potentially should have been a 4-month in review. I'm going to find out. But overall, I will 100% say I love the changes. I'm super excited about them to the point that I'm going to start using them immediately because of the fact that I want to. So let's go ahead and make some updates to this planner because I want to start using the new stuff. Okay. So I'm only going to be using one of these because these other 3 are going to go into extra covers that I have. So then that way they're not in my way. And I'm actually going to kind of change it up. So let me kind of share with you how I have this thing organized. So I have all of the daily pages, and then I have my reading tracker, and then I have like your monthly pages because I was like, well, I kind of want to have these because I'm going to be using them. But with the way that they made the changes, I am definitely changing. So, first of all, these ones are being taken out because I will no longer be using them. Also, I cannot wait until their new covers release and the new dividers, and I'm so excited. I can't wait for it. Sorry, that was... Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put in the month ahead. I started up, I actually did update this for April, but I'm going to go ahead and move everything over to this one. And then it has the week ahead. So here's my thing though. I only use this Monday through Friday because of the fact that I also, you know, like I use a lot of it for work. So I don't need all 7 days. And I know you guys are probably yelling at me, Jessica, just use them for the weekend. Stop being so difficult. I hardly touch my planners on the weekend, with the exception of my daily and my dot grid notebook that keeps my brain down. So I don't use it. It will end up being what Friday was, because I didn't even work on Friday. Okay, so I lied. I worked an hour and a half on Friday. So Friday, I get into work about 8:45 because I had to go into the office. And we had a volunteer event at 9 o'clock. Well, volunteer event only lasted for like 30 minutes. So I get back up there a little after 9:30. And then we had an HR team build event at 11 o'clock. So it was like an hour and 30-ish minutes that I worked. And then the team build event was 3 hours. And then after 2 o'clock, they're like, by the way, guys, enjoy the rest of your day off. You will be paid for this time. Now, I'm salaried. I get paid anyways. But still, though, like they were like, we want you guys to enjoy the rest of the day. Don't worry about like doing anything else. So yeah, like Friday, because I normally, if I don't set it up, and this is kind of one thing that I realized, and I realized this on Friday, if I don't set them up ahead of time, I'm not going to use them. Like I have to set them up ahead of time. And I didn't set it up Thursday night. I can't remember. I think I actually went to bed early Thursday night. So I didn't set it up Thursday night for Friday morning. And then because of the fact that I don't even think I even brought this with me, honestly, on Friday. I think I accidentally left it at home. So yeah, so I did not even use it. And I'm like, okay, that kind of shows me that I'm not going to use it on a non-weekend. So I'm yeah, blah. That's my spiel, and that's what I'm sticking with. But yeah, so I'm basically just taking 5 days. We're going to use it Monday through Friday. I don't know. Maybe eventually I will kind of build that habit. Maybe after I build that habit, I will get back into using it like every single day. But for now, we're just setting it up for work. So I'm basically taking 5 days worth, and I really like how they have it set up because you always have the week ahead on the left-hand side. You always have the week in review on the left-hand side. My brain loves the consistency that we now have with this. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on putting this in. I know that I'm not gonna need like all of these weeks for it, but that's okay, because we only have like so many more weeks of April, but we're still putting it in there. So there we go. Now we have my week in review. We have the month in review. I'm taking this one out, and I lost it. That's the extra one. Oh my goodness, where did it go? Okay, I'm going to be doing the self-assessment. I think actually what we're going to do, this is going to go up here. So I'm going to plan on doing the self-assessment. I think for these, okay, so I'm going to get rid of this one because I like this one better. I think this one is much prettier. For the other example pages, it was this month in review. So they really don't show you that anymore. However, I don't think that that's a big deal because of the fact that like, yeah, the changes that they made are a lot more Jessica brain friendly. And then my self-assessment, and then I can set up for the next 4 months. Am I missing something? And then we go into the month ahead, the daily pages, the week ahead, the weekly review, and at the very end, the month in review. We are good. So the only other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I'm keeping the ones that have the list goals and thoughts, because I like those. I think I'm actually keeping like the filler paper as well. I'm going to take it out and put it into a separate notebook, including this one too. Yeah. Like, I'm going to keep these because I do like the list goals and thoughts. I actually use these for work to kind of help me plan stuff out. So these ones will be saved for the dot grid paper only, because I do like to have extra dot grid paper. And then this one, I think I'm actually going to be like, maybe potentially move all of these to the back. Oh, I know. I just had an idea of what I'm going to do. This one I don't need anymore. That is done. And this is just an extra blank sheet of dot grid. Okay, so I'm so smart. These two are going to be taped together. These two are going to be taped together. I'm trying to see, I feel like I have, these two are going to be taped together, and then I just have this one that's just going to be left blank like that. I can even like do this, like tape that together, just so then that way I don't have to worry about like seeing something on the other side and being like, oh, should I use it? Should I not? Like, this is going to be so much better for me. Okay, so these are all going to be taped together. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So we're doing some little rearranging in here because I'm getting rid of this divider. So now I only have my black dividers, which make me happy. Okay, so then this is basically like extra stuff. Oh, that can go. Leave that. That I can get rid of. So I am going to put, okay, so basically the way that I have it, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. So the way that I have it is I have like all of my extra paper. So these are my extra list goals and thoughts. These are these. And then I have dot grid paper back here. I just realized I lost one of my pages. Hold on just a second. Okay, so yeah, so this is the list goals and thoughts page that I'm using right now. So, yeah, so there we go. We are all set up. Oh, hold on. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. I want to set these up for next week. So basically, I hate to tell you, but this video is not over yet. You still have to deal with me. Here's my concern. I have these stickers. I got these stickers from Ruthful Planning, I believe, is her. I think of her as the crafter mom. I don't think she goes by the crafter mom anymore. I think it's now Ruthful Planning. And I put them all on here and I'm like, maybe I just use these for like the rest of the time. I'm sad now. Okay, whatever. Let's start setting this up. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 2 colors and we're going to start writing down, and I'm going to be speeding through a lot of this. But yeah, I'm going to start coloring in basically like which ones are for my personal and which ones are for work. Pink is going to be personal, or blue is going to be for work. So the way that I have this set up is basically how I'm going to be doing every single day. I'm not going to, actually I really should write all this in. So first I have medication. So then that way it's kind of like my reminder where I'm habit tracking. Yes, I'm taking my medication in the morning, in the nighttime, and then before bed. So H2O, I try to fill up my water bottle 4 times a day. Bike, I would like to either do 15 minutes on each break, so twice a day, or, and this is like, I'm not going to do like an hour total, or I may even do an hour total, depending on how I feel. But it's either twice a day, 15 minutes, or at one time, 30 minutes. Social media, I like to do an IG post, an IG reel, and then YouTube. And then read, and I'll kind of put in like, this is the book that I want to read today, or this is how many pages that I want to read. And then planners, it's just simply update. And then email inbox is usually like a respond to all emails. Project is going to vary, so I'm leaving that one blank. Tasks, I'm putting C planner. So I do have a separate weekly planner for work where I can be able to write in like specifically, these are the things that are going on. So if I complete all of the tasks that I have to do that day, I can be able to put done. If I complete like most of them, I can be able to do almost. I don't ever see myself doing like a tomorrow sort of thing, because if I'm not completing any tasks, I have a serious problem. So yeah, that one's either going to be an almost or a done. And then FMLA/leave, that's going to vary depending on each day. So I'm leaving that one blank as well. So I have 3 that I am leaving blank because that's going to vary depending on the day. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the rest of the days for the week. I may just color in the lines. I don't know if I'm going to actually write in for each one, but they're all going to be the same. Okay, so we are done. So let me kind of explain. Let me kind of explain my thinking. So this I'm gonna set up, but I'm probably gonna wait and do this on Monday when I'm working, because then that way I can kind of, or I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, but it's gonna be eventually, sometime this week, and yeah, sometime this weekend. And by the way, by the time that this posts, the weekend will have already passed. So I should have it done. Okay, so for the week ahead, I have designated that my top focus is going to be 3 personal tasks or 3 personal goals, and then 2 personal goals. I have it set up to where this is exactly what I'm going to be doing on Monday. So medication, my 3 times a day. H2O 4 times a day, walking, biking twice a day at 15 minutes or once at 30. Social medias, posting an Instagram post, Instagram reel, and YouTube. Going to be reading, updating my planners, my work email inbox, project tasks, FMLA, and leave. I have set up the other months, but I only colored it in mainly because I update my planners the night before. And as I am updating it for this part right here, I will go in and do the rest of it. That way, if I want to change, like maybe one day I want one of my goals, because reading is kind of going to be like a hobby goal. So maybe I'll change that to hobbies actually in the future. So hobby can be like reading, it can be knitting, it can be anything. Like I can be able to kind of keep it broader and decide the night before, what do I want to focus on tomorrow? So I have it set up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Friday or Saturday, I will update the week in review, and then I will update it for the following week. So that's how I'm going to use it. And then I will check back in with you guys to let you know how it's working for me. But yeah, that's all. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I've tried to put on like little text along the video. This will be releasing April 17th. I have a 10% off discount code if you want to use it. I just know that I really appreciate your guys' support, and let me know if you decide to pick up the new inserts. I am really excited about them, and I hope that you guys are too. But yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.